Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Charleston, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamerspro Show. We'll cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, and entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we got a pretty interesting show here for you guys that we definitely want to get into. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Now, today we got a pretty interesting show here, and it was and it has to do with something that Shaq posted on his Instagram account. Now, we all know that one of the biggest debates in all of basketball is who's the better player. Is it Michael Jordan or is it LeBron James? And my personal view, as someone that has been following the NBA for 20 plus years now, I think this is one of the most manufactured debates in all of sports. The fact of the matter is this has a lot more to do with smoke and mirrors than actual reality. I know it annoys some people, but it's just the bloody reality, right? Because if you sit down and you kind of analyze this comparison, you realize that you realize quickly that it's an absolute joke. It's an absolute joke of a comparison, but some people like to make it because some people want so bad for LeBron to be close to Michael Jordan. And the thing that gets me most about some LeBron fans is that their thing is that it's not enough if you say that LeBron James is a great player. I have LeBron my top 4 of all time. To them, they view that as being totally disrespectful. In their eyes, they want you to view LeBron the same way that they do. And if you don't view him the same way that they do, then, oh my God, all of a sudden you're disrespectful, you're a terrible person, you're pushing agendas. We had one bozo come to the channel talking about this channel is all about pushing agendas. So what about all of those other guys talking sports on TV? What are they doing? Shannon, Sharpe, Nick Wright, Kendrick Perkins, Colin Cowherd, the list goes on. What are they doing? If I'm pushing an agenda, then what are they doing? It has nothing to do with me pushing an agenda. What they're looking for is for everywhere they go on the internet, people are going to be up there twerking it up for LeBron the way they're doing it, with ones in their hands, getting ready to throw them ones at them. That's all they want. And if they come across a platform where someone is not twerking it up the way they want to, not really jiggling the way they want to. Oh my God, we gotta make it a personal. We gotta put on our LeBron James jersey and really start coming out here and try to make a difference. These are the only people that message me on social media. Of all the fans, we talk about Ben Simmons, we talk about Kawhi, we talk about so many different things. This is the only fan base that personally sends me messages on Instagram and stuff like this, trying to get me to stop, because the people that they got twerking is not enough. It ain't enough. It ain't enough. We need everybody to be dancing with them. So this is what they do. Now, recently, I came across an article here from the Sports Rush that featured a post that Shaq shared on his Instagram story, right? Now, this post features this content creator who basically listed his top 10 favorite players, right? And the players he had in his top 10 were pretty good, but it was the order that a lot of people were disagreeing. So a lot of us were quite surprised to see Shaq actually share this story. But before we get into that, this video is brought to you by sponsor Aura, who's also the official sponsor of the T-Wolves. Do you know what the fastest growing crime in America is today? It's identity theft. Imagine trying to log into your email only to see that your password has been changed. Then you start getting weird notifications from your bank and credit cards, only to find out that all of your personal and sensitive information has been totally compromised. If you think it can happen to you and your family, just know that in 2020, over 49 million Americans were victims to identity theft, costing them a combined $56 billion. That is why we are excited to partner with Aura, who's the sponsor of this video. Aura is the #1 identity theft and financial fraud protection. Aura monitors the dark web and alerts you if any of your passwords and accounts have been breached. And funny enough, after using Aura, I discovered some of my credentials were floating around in the dark web, and the app showed me exactly when and where the breach happened. In addition, Aura allows you to set spending alerts, and they'll notify you of any suspicious transactions. Aura is 4 times faster than any of its competitors in alerting you if someone is trying to open a credit card or obtain a loan using your name. And remember this, every 14 seconds, someone becomes a victim of identity fraud. Don't let it happen to you. Now click the link in the description and try Aura for free for 2 weeks and see if any of you or your family's personal information has been compromised. Start your free trial at aura.com/dreamerspro. And when you try Aura, by using the link in the description below, also know that you're supporting this channel. Thank you. So in the clip, this gentleman here called Kane No Man 03, he shared his top 10 players of all time, and he shared it on his Instagram page. We got like 3,700 likes on that particular post. So I'm just gonna read you his list from 10 to 1, and this is the post. This is the post that Shaq shared on his Instagram story. So at number 10, he has Tim Duncan. At number 9, he has Larry Bird. At number 8, he has Wilt Chamberlain. At number 5, he has Magic Johnson. At number 6, he has Stephen Curry. At number 5, he has Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. At number 4, he has Shaquille O'Neal. At number 3, he has Kobe Bryant. At number 2, he has Michael Jordan. And at number 1, he has LeBron James. So that's his top 10. Now, it is also important that I say that it's a short video, so he doesn't break down, he doesn't give the reasoning behind all of his rankings. That's just his rankings. So the thing that has a lot of people surprised was the fact that Shaq took that particular list and shared it on his story, because some people are believing that maybe Shaq is endorsing this guy's list, right? For maybe having LeBron James as the best player of all time. Some people can also speculate that maybe the reason he has Shaq shared the story was because this guy has Shaq ranked as the number 4 greatest player of all time. Here are my thoughts on this. If I just look at this guy's list in terms of some of the players, I like the majority of the guys that he has in his top 10. I like LeBron. I like Michael Jordan. I like Kobe Bryant. I like Shaq. I like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I like Magic Johnson. I like Wilt Chamberlain. I like Tim Duncan. I like Larry Bird in there. I'm not sure about Stephen Curry. Are we sure that Stephen Curry is better than Hakeem Olajuwon? Are we sure about that? Are we actually sure about that? And also, I noticed that in his top 10, he doesn't have Bill Russell, right? So we sure that we're going to rank Stephen Curry ahead of Bill Russell. Now, his top 3, his top 3, is I think where a lot of people have their top 3s, where you have Kobe, Michael Jordan, and LeBron James. Some people will probably have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in their top 3. Certainly my top 3 are as follows. Michael Jordan, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, then I have Kobe Bryant, then I have LeBron James at number 4, and then from there, that part is always kind of fluid or whatever. But those are my top 3, top 4, right? Now, some obviously LeBron fans are going to hear that or hear what I just said, and they're going to say, sounds good to me. I don't think it sounds good at all. I don't see how you have LeBron ahead of Kareem. I just do not see that. And I do not see how you have LeBron over Michael Jordan. Those two ones, I cannot understand. Now we can go back and forth with LeBron and Kobe, but over Jordan, I think is a joke. Over Kareem, I also think that's Saturday Night Live material, right? I just don't see it. So those two aspects of it, I just do not understand. For me, I personally have Kobe ahead of LeBron. For very simple reasons. The eye test, Kobe Bryant was clearly the better. If you just watch these guys play basketball, which it seems like a lot of NBA fans, or a good amount of them, don't watch basketball. They read stat sheets. That's how they interpret basketball. You actually got to watch the games to understand who's actually good. So the eye test absolutely matters. I think Kobe Bryant is clearly the better offensive player if we just look at their packages. Now, some people will say, well, LeBron averages more points in his career. But that's for only 2 specific reasons. The first reason is Kobe didn't get a lot of minutes when he first came into the NBA. That's number 1. Number 2, Kobe then had a team where he was playing with Shaquille O'Neal as the number 1 option. And if they had a young LeBron James playing with Shaq, he would also be the number 2 option. There's no universe in which young LeBron, prime LeBron, whatever LeBron you got, is going to be the number 1 option playing with a prime Shaq. That 01 to 02 Shaq. Never happening. And as a matter of fact, we put up a poll on our channel. I believe it was, we put up that poll 2 days ago. No. We put up that poll 4 days ago. And simply the poll was this. Replace Kobe with LeBron on the 2000 to 2002 Lakers. How many finals MVPs does he win over a prime Shaq? 61% said 0, and about 14% said 1. And of course, you have the delusional bunch out there that said 3, and then you have some other delusional people that said 2. There's no way LeBron would have won those championships. And number 2, I don't think that Laker team wins 3 championships in a row. If you have LeBron James as Kobe Bryant's, if you have LeBron James as Shaq's teammate, it will not work. It absolutely will not work because of LeBron's game. And what was so surprising to me is that a lot of LeBron fans don't even understand their favorite player's game and how it works. You have people up there saying, he would average a triple-double. And I'm like, what? First of all, they were playing with the triangle offense, number 1. Number 2, LeBron would have a very difficult time playing with somebody that ball dominant that clogs up the paint. LeBron plays best when he plays with guys that can slash and guys that can shoot and space the floor for him to be able to attack the basket. Playing with the Shaq is a problem. So I was quite surprised. So to me, that's his guy's list. If that's the list that he wants to put out there, no problem. I think some of those players in his list were solid. So to me, the question is simply this. Who is in your top 3 of all time? Whatever you guys think, leave your thoughts in the comment section. Let me catch you guys on the next episode.